welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about how to varnish a painting. What you need is basically a brush. I use this kind of bigger flat brush like this. Don't know exactly how big this one is. This one is pretty cheap, you know. I've bought a bunch of these and use them only for varnish. Now, an important thing after you've done your varnishing is that you have to wash your brush right away. You cannot let it wait. You have to wash it right away because the varnish dries up really quickly and it becomes completely hard basically and impossible to save this brush afterwards if you don't wash it. Sometimes you've even washed it and you haven't washed it well enough, and there you go. Picture varnish glossy. This one I'm using now. I don't really care that much about the brand. I have a few different ones. I just decided to use this one today, and I don't see any big difference between the brands, to be honest with you. And you need something to put the varnish in if you want to. Otherwise, you can also kind of put a bit of varnish on like this and sort of use it that way. That's possible too, actually. Maybe I'll do that today so that I can save my this one. Let's see. So I will put some varnish here. And what I do is that I start from the corner and I go one way, like this, and then I work myself up the other way, like this. I'm gonna start again, and basically I do the whole painting like horizontally like this, and then I let it dry and then I go the other way. So I use 2 coats. That's also a matter of taste, how much you want to put. Some people really like when it's super glossy. Some people even prefer matte varnish. You can get that too. Personally, I prefer glossy varnish. I think it gives a nice finish and sort of makes the painting look more. Well, I don't know. I just like the glossy finish, I guess. I don't know if this is like something that's kind of incorrect to do or whatever. I just do it the way I do it. I've seen many different ways of varnishing, and probably I'll get some people going, oh, you shouldn't do it that way. But you can really do it however you want, to be honest, and as long as it covers. And sometimes I also use this sort of varnish that is in a can, and I spray it on, and those are really practical. The only problem with those I've noticed is that, of course, you know, when you spray it, you're actually going to spray it on the side a little bit. You have more control with this one, I feel. You have more control with this liquid. You see where it goes, and easier to control it that way. Varnish doesn't really smell that good. At the same time, I kind of like the smell of medium and paint and varnish and all this kind of stuff. I think after a while as a painter you sort of get used to it, and can even start liking it. Now, like I said, keep in mind that varnish is extremely sticky, so you don't want to get this anywhere. You don't want to get it on your body, you don't want to get it on the table or the surface that you're working on, really. And then if you sort of move away a bit, because it's really glossy now, if you move your vision a bit, you can see areas where you maybe haven't covered that well the varnish. Also, sometimes the varnish can really you know, bring some bristles with it. So you want to make sure that you use a brush. You can use a cheap brush, but you know, at the same time, you may not want to use one that really loses a lot of bristles, I would say, because that sucks. Once you get that onto the painting and the varnish has dried, that's part of the painting. That's part of the art. So I'm gonna let this dry now for a while. Then I'm gonna do the second coat. So it's a little bit later in the day now. I've let the first coat of varnish dry. I'm not sure if you can see it in the video, but I can already see that the colors are sort of enhanced a little bit. They're more lively, and that's another thing that varnish do, as well as, of course, protecting the artwork in itself from the environment and just light and age and all this kind of stuff. So now we're going to go over the painting again the other way. So now it's finished, and I will leave it here to dry for a few hours. I can see here a little bit of a thing going, okay? And I will, of course, wash my brush immediately. That cannot wait. So thank you for watching. If you have any things, you know, videos you would like me to make, please comment below. And see you guys again soon. Bye.